The experience really surprised me. It was a very positive experience for me in so many ways. Sometimes you got to step outside what's comfortable and what's known to get to what's really important. I thought about my intentions. I thought I knew what my intentions were, and it turned out to be something completely different.
Mm,
And I knew as soon as I was in the midst of my journey that I was right where I needed to be. My original intention was to really take a close look at where I am with my own children. Once
mm,
I started my journey, I it was my mother. It
mm,
wasn't my kids at all. It was um, what occurred in the past with my mother. I had no idea it was going to go that way. So I didn't feel at any point like I was out of control. I was in complete control of resetting my intentions
mm,
and,
mm.
and going forward that way. So yes, I do feel like it was very worthwhile. In the last 10 years, I retired. We moved away from an area where I had lived for almost 30 years. That was hard. Uh, Family dynamics have changed because my kids are older. It takes a lot of adjustment. Any one of those things is a huge adjustment, but all at once it was just really big. It sort of started to bring up some self-doubts
Mm.
about who am I? And at first I'm thinking, well, I'm 68 years old. I'm kind of supposed to know who I am and where I'm going and where I've been. And I was finding that's not the case at all. But I thought, wow, if they are really trying to use this as a medication for these types of conditions, maybe there's something in it for me. It's a sense of relief, Gabe, because once I realized that this was what I really needed to focus on, I wasn't anxious about it. I wasn't afraid of it. I just had a deep knowledge that, yes, this is exactly what I need to be doing. And I'm going to take this information that I opened up for myself with the use of the psilocybin, and I'm going to continue to explore how to invest that information into my daily life. I have talked to a lot of people about this. I get things like, you're really brave. I can really tell by talking to you, Cathy, that this was a very positive experience for you. I had lunch with a friend today and she said, wow, as soon as you walked up, I knew something was different.
Mm,
There's a lightness
mm,
because I'm not afraid of embracing that which I felt was revealed to me during my experience. I think it's safe, structured, a very caring environment. I think that the people that work there are invested. I don't mean monetarily, but I mean they really have a sense of how this can work for other people. And they're very hopeful that it works for other people. And it just shows in everything they say and everything they do. I wanted that the structured environment, but I wanted to know that the people there were really very caring.
mm,
And I really got that feeling from Odyssey right away. I just felt like it was a very safe environment and everybody really connected and everybody really listened to one another. I felt like we were very open with each other. And I think the facilitators had a lot to do with that. I loved the way that you guys took care of everything. So many of us were from the East Coast or the Midwest or whatever area of the United States we came from, we didn't have to worry about any of it. I felt Odyssey went above and beyond. I would say it's never too late to get inside yourself and to work with yourself. And psilocybin really helped me. And I would encourage anybody, regardless of age, to consider doing that. The thing with people that are older is we already have these fortresses built around us, and you either let something new into it or you keep it out. I think it takes hearing it from people like me and others for them to see that, wow, maybe this would be a much better solution in trying to explore those parts of me that are maybe suffering. It's unorthodox, but sometimes you got to step outside what's comfortable and what's known to get to what's really important. That's what I would tell them. I think it's very worthwhile.